Okay, look, from what I can gather from this last entry in the, security logs, from the logs I've gathered the information from, they had no freedom, no right of free will. They could not do whatever they needed to do to actually be free to live in a vault. Which I'm pretty sure Vault 81 or something was a little bit better, and they actually probably had more freedom. Or probably worse than what Vault 111 was. But in light of circumstances, these were pretty tight rules. So the overseer was kind of fucking crazy, and the little man shouted so fucking loud they kind of got caught off guard and didn't expect him to be that loud. So, but from what I can gather, everyone started hating the overseer and the higher security guards that were keeping them other people out of the loop that were in the Vault 111 working. So, the other part I can gather from the information I've seen is a handful of them confronted the overseer about the opening the vault up, but they never knew the man could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in the office along with the rest of the science staff, and now they're expected to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine they have, or they will be killed that night. And now they've talked to everyone. It's time, and they said, I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. So see, but if we go back to December 25th, 2077, we get some kind of recollection that the guy is the fucking higher security staff, or kind of a bit of a bunch of dicks, because they're just a bunch of assholes. Because one thing, the best gift this one guy got handed that typed this log, he got handed a fucking fancy lad snack cake. Now you tell me that wasn't too stale. You tell me that ain't a fucking laggy ass, sorry ass gift. I know gifts are supposed to come from the heart, and actually, it's not about receiving. It's not about receiving, but it's about giving. But I mean, come on, if you think about it, I know it's all about that, but damn it, don't give somebody a fucking snack cake. Shit. If so, give them a fucking chocolate bar or something. Damn. It used to be a little bit better fucking fancy snack cake that's fucking a little bit stale or something. Alright, in March, that was in December 25th, 2077. Now, in March 14th, 2018, we actually see only a few months left in mandatory shelter period. Everyone is stir crazy. Some people are saying the all clear signal is never coming. We can't stay much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. Now, if it's been 6 months and he's been starting from every same two areas for 6 months, that's kind of going to drive you crazy. And you're kind of going to want to get the fuck up out of here, or there, or what the fuck ever. Now, in fact that we only have enough food for another few months, tops, the overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient and focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something is bad going on. I just know it. So see, the guy is knowing something is wrong and something is happening, and this is all out of place, and this actually shouldn't be happening in a vault because of basically what happened in Vault, whatever that vault was, and whatever that vault was in Fallout 3. Because Fallout 3's vault was way worse. They were doing a fucking psychological test on everybody. They pitted so many people against certain people, and they pitted bullies against innocent people that couldn't defend themselves. Not sure what the test was supposed to prove, but I guess in general it was supposed to prove the survival skills of everybody and the width and people being able to stand against the psychological areas of other people. Now, the main door accessing the vault was malfunctioning. So, how did that come to be when the vault door was supposed to be operational and nothing wrong with it before the fucking nuclear bomb hit? I bet you one thing is for certain: when that nuclear bomb hit and the vault door started slowly dropping down. He said, "This thing isn't this thing even any faster? Can this thing?" He said, "Can this thing go any faster?" Yeah, she screamed that out, and most of the people didn't make it, but the science team is watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint, and I guess they overthrew the people and killed everybody in the vault and got the fuck out of there. So good for them. But but I guess everybody had enough of the Vault 111 overseer's bullshit and just decided to up and leave. But most of the people died, and none of the people actually survived, but a very few little. Because if I remember correctly, some of the people you see in Commonwealth actually are not hostile and seem to resemble the Vault 111 residents, as you will see in the first person you see down the road. And if you talk to a woman that's in a fucking truck stop, like a truck stop food station, you will see that she is clearly a Vault 111 residence member. Because if you ask her about it, she denies it, and she does not want to talk about it. But I'm just kidding. In all differences, you can actually ask her that. But it's clear she is a Vault 111 member. But the Vault 111 was meant to be a psychological test for residents to be more aware of their surroundings and have super fucking tight ass rules and shit. It's kind of bullshit in general. Alright, I actually injected the Red Menace tape. Well, I will show y'all the video once I get it set up, and I will start this game over so y'all can see from the beginning of what I was talking about. So now, actually, I'm going to be doing that. So when I hit this video and it turns off, I will not actually release it, so y'all probably won't hear me say, "Oh, fuck it, this fucking rad roaches." Fucking rad roaches. Fucking rad roaches. I fucking hate them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Shut, 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 shut. Yes. Ah, fuck you, you damn. Fuck. How's that fucker still... Fucker's still alive. Damn it. Tank check. Well, I'll come back for that other security baton later so I can craft another weapon. Because I know you can turn the security batons into electric batons. And weaponize them and turn them into electricity. Fucking wielder. Or cryolator case. So this is basically the fucking cryolator that you cannot unlock in the vault, but you come back up on later. For now, I'm just talking about what the fuck happened and why the Vault 111 was destroyed and desolated and completely destroyed. But I will show the video and talk about it and tell you why again. Now, from what I can gather, it was meant to
Where is it?
it was meant to house the worst of the worst. No, that was Fallout 3. Hang on. Let me think. Let me see the Vault 111 overseer instructions. Confidential, overseers eyes only. Violation VIP 01011. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Your staff will be on short-term assignment to monitor basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault technicians, and under no circumstances is suspension to be disrupted. This includes the administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely and are that of capital violations. Used cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. So they basically just freeze the body until they dispose of it. So that's basically what they're doing with the cryopods. Cryolator. I've long dreamed of making a cryogenic freezing available in a portable on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for all clear signal. But as we go back to the vault, the last thing, they will tell you that we have not got a all clear and it will never actually come. So, from what I can gather, it was just a prison for people to be stuck in, or if the people that did not actually get frozen were actually forced to work in slavery. So, from what I can gather, that's total bullshit, and nobody should be put to work like that. So, but I guess you need in type form and always people following the rules. But if it was up to me and I was the overseer, I would not put people to work like that. I would let them have freedom and shit like that. But you know what? You can't give too much freedom to certain people because of the way they will react, because you don't know what they are and what they are capable of. And in all general cases, nobody needs to be done that way. Now, if we go over to this fallen bookshelf, we can possibly find ammo sometimes if we have a high enough luck skill. So, there's no ammo back where you open the evacuation tunnel. So, now we will go and kill all these fucking rad roaches. Fucking A. How do you miss a fucking critical shot? How did I miss a fucking shot like that? Oh, you fucking bitch. Take that, bitch! Oh shit, there's one still alive. I hear him, but I don't see him. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing for a little while and try to find a way to stream it to where I can let y'all see it.